Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Thursday, the 4th day of June 2026. Hope you're all safe and healthy today. Hope your families are safe and healthy and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the area of health, along with first responders who are doing their best every day to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, victims of child molestation and pedophilia. Those that are helping the people that are victims of prostitution, child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create the demands that cause these perverted industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 700,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, military veterans, homeless in the United States of America. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There was a basketball game in San Antonio, Texas last night at the Frost Bank Center. The New York Knicks beat the San Antonio Spurs 105-95 to steal game one in San Antonio and steal home court advantage from the Spurs. This is the thing overall I want to say. The Knicks were rusty last night. Period. They hadn't played since they dusted off Cleveland on May 25th. That's the last time they played. It was more than a week. San Antonio just won their series last weekend, but the Knicks hadn't played in over a week. It was obvious. That's probably much more difficult than most people understand or realize. How difficult it is to get back in rhythm after you're getting taken out of your rhythm, okay? Especially in basketball, it's a rhythm game. So the Knicks were really rusty. Everybody was rusty last night. The guy that came to play, Josh Hart, they all came to play, but Josh Hart, 15 boards? But wait a minute, he wasn't going to get all them rebounds. We should start somebody else, because Victor Wembanyama is just a giant. Man, get the hell out of here. He came to play, and even though they were off, even though they were rusty, they dusted them off. I wasn't worried at all. In fact, I was concerned that I wasn't worried. I was watching the game. I saw them go up 14. I wasn't worried. See, this is the thing in the NBA. When you're on the road, okay, the goal for the team that's visiting is to stay close until you can try to make a run in the fourth quarter. So as long as the Knicks were staying close, I knew that the fourth quarter was coming and the Knicks were going to turn on the Jets. The Knicks showed themselves the more polished, the more veteran team. The Spurs showed themselves the younger, inexperienced team, period. And then the Spurs, unfortunately, started buying into the hype about Victor Wembanyama. Let me explain something to y'all again that y'all don't understand. I'm trying to respect the Spurs because they're in the finals. But Victor Wembanyama has two problems. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. I heard Legler talking this mess about the Knicks have to change their game. They ain't changing their game for what? Who stopped them? Not the Spurs, not Cleveland, not Atlanta, not Philly. They need to change their game. They went right back to Karl Anthony Towns. And I was surprised that their coach had Wembanyama directly on Towns. That was going to work against them, as you can see. He was trying to overplay Cat. Cat went right by him. Oh, hey, he got one block. And then Cat was dusting him off. And this is the problem. He can't guard either. And let me tell you something. If they switch and put somebody else on Cat, he's still going to destroy them. And then you're still going to end up getting switched with Wembanyama on Brunson. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay? So the Spurs are in problems, and they have to win tomorrow. They have to. If the Spurs lose tomorrow, this is over in 5. And I'm giving them a game. They may be over in 4. But if they lose tomorrow night in San Antonio, this is over in 5. Okay? People were hyping Wembanyama. He's older than his years. He's much more mature. He's the greatest player on earth. I mean, come on, y'all. Stop. I know the boy got a lot of talent. The boy got potential. Like I said, in the future, they're going to be tough. But this is the time to take their lunch money. They still little kids. The Knicks are grown-ass men. and they want this chip. And I like how they came off the court after they finished. Business-like. It stopped, marched through the tunnel. We still got 3 more. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. And this was when they was rusty. So look here. That dumbass leg we're talking about. They're not going to get as many points in the paint. 50-42 in favor of the Knicks. And again, this shows how the Knicks weren't in sync yet. 20 assists, that's all we had. 20. And San Antonio had 16. 16 assists. The Knicks only had 9 turnovers, though. That's being rusty. And San Antonio had 13. And boy, the Knicks was taking advantage of that. Man, oh man, every time Josh Hart got a rebound, anytime the ball was loose on the floor, we was running. You just seen the beginning of this. Then they tried to take Brunson out, messed his knee up. This big ass Luke Cornett stepped on his ankle, or he went back in the locker room. He must have brought JC with him. Back out there, destroyed y'all. This is us rusty, y'all. This is us rusty. See, I expected the game to be closer. Because it's the first game, the Knicks just coming back. I knew they was going to be rusty. But see, I'm telling y'all, they got a problem. Yes, they look, and the announcers were going nuts. They were almost having orgasms every time Harper Jr. or Wembanyama did something. They was tripping. The Knicks was just business-like. Okay, come back. And look, Champagne was going off in the first half. See, the Spurs were playing and their fans were playing like this is college. Like, they was all hyped to begin the game. They was all hyped, Champagne. And I said, you know the Knicks going to make adjustments, right? And they did. And that was ball game. All I got to say is, Spurs better win tomorrow. If they go back to New York down 2-0, y'all, get that parade ready. This is a wrap. They, like Atlanta, like Philly, like Cleveland, can't do nothing with Cat. They don't understand how Cat is inspired by his moms and that. And he heard all that mess they was talking. He's soft. They can't win the big one. Boy, been in 3 conference finals in a row with 2 different teams. And now in the finals? With the New York on his chest? You don't think the boy gonna... Trying to tell y'all. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do with this because they put Wembanyama on him again. The same thing's gonna happen, except it's gonna be worse because the Knicks ain't gonna be as rusty on Friday. And if they don't, that's why I put that video out called Spin Cycle. Brunson's gonna have Wembanyama in the spin cycle. Okay? Everybody was hyping like Stephen Castle. Oh, he's such a tough defender. Oh, we're going to put Vassell on him. You don't understand. It's not one-on-one. This is team. This is the league. You got to guard people with more than one person. Watch last night. Last night, they at different times, they had Cat and Mitch Rob. Listen, they ain't even need to put OG on, homeboy. Cat and Mitchell Robinson got the job done. Got the job done. See, when they was hyping whether Mitch Rob was going to play, you know what? That's for the gamblers. See, look, the NBA is a product, okay? They're trying to sell their product. I get it. So they got to hype Victor. They got to down the Knicks, get everybody all hyped up. I get it. But in terms of basketball, watching pro basketball, the Spurs was in trouble from the beginning. They was, okay? And they still are. They better win tomorrow night. Oh, it's going to be... See, they were making all kind of noise last night at the Frost Bank. So y'all seen at the beginning, they were making all kind of noise, hyping. Okay. Y'all still got to come to MSG, though. You ain't seen hype yet. That's what y'all know. If the Knicks win tomorrow night, right, and they come back to MSG down 2-0, you ain't seen hype yet. You ain't seen it. Okay? You ain't seen Brunson yet. Hart came to play. Homeboy was hitting boards from the beginning. Now, his jumper wasn't rolling. That's cool. But I've been telling y'all, that's just one of many weapons the Knicks have. See, he was 1 of 5. Why? Because he's rusty. You can shoot as many as you want. Game action in the league is different. Okay, this ain't high school. You can shoot 500 a day in high school, come out and score, 30 in high school game. This ain't high school. This is the league. Okay, so he was rusty, but 15 boards, that's just straight hustle. That's why we call him Charlie Hustle. That's just straight hustle. Hey, look, clip. My man Jalen B shot 31 times, scored 30 points on bad leg. And then Carnegie Town only shot 15 times, 18 points, 12 boards. Now, the problem yesterday was the turnovers. I know we only had 9, but JB by himself, he had 4, 2 of which he shouldn't have had, 2 of which was just him being rusty. Okay? 2 of them turnovers he got. It wasn't, this is the problem. The Knicks was rusty, which is why they had a little bit of a game against this team last night. San Antonio wasn't rusty. Their problem is they're playing the New York Knicks. The Knicks' problem is they were rusty. San Antonio's problem is New York. Okay? The rust gonna go away. The Knicks are not. Okay? And look, you saw last night, you saw San Antonio at their best. Champagny, Victor Wembanyama, Darren Fox, Vassell, they was trying their best. Fox had 7 points, 3 of 13. That's not because he was rusty. It's because the Knicks was in his ass. Okay? Castle, he shot the ball well, 17 points, 7 of 16, but he was -9. Because he's playing against Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, McCall. Vassell was trying to guard Brunson. You see, brothers and sisters, we have legit two-way players. That means a guy like OG could lock brothers up on one side, still score 25 on the other side. That's a legit two-way. It's not easy. Those players are rare. So you have Vassell, who's a good defender out of Florida State. I told you I like Devin Vassell coming from Leonard Hamilton. I want the Knicks to draft him, but okay. So he's 4 of 11. You know why he's 4 of 11? It takes a lot of energy to try to guard Jalen Brunson. It takes a lot of energy when the ball is moving. When Cat has it, and you saw it, he was getting the ball. They started the whole game like that. Brunson's first basket was off a pin down move where Cat had the ball. Brunson cut to the top of the key. Cat pass, jumper, good. And the whole rest of the game was like that. And they rusty. Yeah, no, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And they brought Carter Bryant. I'm impressed with the boy, but he's a boy. See, he's a boy, just like what's the boy? Harper. He's a boy. These are boys. This is the league, and this is the championship. This is the man's game. I've been telling y'all, saying we need to develop DIY. Y'all need to stop. This is a man's game. We trying to get this chip. Ain't no time for boys. I don't care if it's Dylan Harper. I don't care if it's who the hell, or whoever, Carter Bryant. This ain't time for boys. This is a man's time. And the Knicks are grown-ass men. And they want this chip. See, this is the thing, too. When you're on the road during the course of the season, right? A team might be on a long road trip. Knicks had a few of those. And you come into a good team's house and you lose your energy, so that you could tell by like the third quarter, end of the second quarter, they're losing their energy. They don't have that edge no more, and the other team is just pouring it on. This is the playoff. This is the chip. Ain't no loss of energy. So I knew the Knicks were coming back. They were gonna keep coming as long as Jalen Brunson is on that team and Josh Hart. They're gonna keep coming. They're not gonna stop. See, San Antonio's problem. They ran into a juggernaut. We're going to get a whole bunch of bandwagon fools after the Knicks beat them tomorrow. Or should I say if the Knicks beat them tomorrow? Going to get a whole bunch of bandwagon. I ain't trying to hear y'all, okay? I've been telling y'all. The chip window was open as soon as they got capped. Last year was year 1. This past year was year 2, and look where we at. You still whining about Ragu? Look where we at. And like I said, they rusty. They rusty. And the refs sucked last night. They really were bad. Look here. So the free throws were 25 for San Antonio and 18 for the Knicks. And it was really worse than that until the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Knicks were rusty. They weren't playing their top level. They're going to. And San Antonio out-rebounded them 54-49. But the Knicks was in their paint all night. That ain't stopping. And again, the biggest weakness with Wembanyama isn't talent. Some of y'all still ain't get it. He light in the ass. He can't play 48 minutes. He played 38 and he was blowing last night. And when he was off the floor, oh, it was a party. See? So that's going to continue. Goliath's weakness is stamina and weight. You know, as he gets a little older and puts some real muscle on, everybody goes through that. Jordan was like that when he came in the league. He was lighter. Then he started working with the trainers and getting beef on him, and Pippen too. And then all of a sudden, they became monsters, okay? It's going to happen with San Antonio. You know, when Victor puts some more weight on, bulk up a little bit. And it ain't like he got to force it. It's got to be natural, organically. You know, just keep working. It'll happen. So, you know, they got a future, them boys. You know, but the future ain't 2026. Y'all enjoy the win. Tomorrow's going to be the same thing. The Knicks going to stay close till it's time to take over. Till it's clutch man time. Nobody get hurt. I'll be in Minnesota. I won't be seeing the game. I'll be in Minnesota with my grandkids. But I'll catch it on the rewind. Meantime, y'all enjoy it. We'll talk more about it. We'll be back Sunday, probably later, to do our thing. But excited about our team, man. I've been excited about our team. This is our time. This is our time. This is our time to take that chip. I'm excited. Enjoy it. We'll talk soon. Be safe. So